Now I am taking up the last animal phylum, that is the phylum Chordata. All the chordates have a notochord or chord. That's why the phylum got the name Chordata. Phylum Chordata is one of the largest and most important phylum. It is also the largest enterocoelomate phylum. All the animals belonging to phylum Chordata exhibit three fundamental characters. They are a notochord or a chorda dorsalis, dorsal tubular nanuchord, and a paired pharyngeal gill slits. The notochord or chorda dorsalis is the most important character of phylum Chordata. It is present just below the dorsal tubular nanuchord and above the alimentary canal. The notochord is a solid rod-like structure derived from mesoderm. It gives support to the muscles, and incidentally, notochord is the first skeletal structure that has appeared in the chordate animals. In this figure I have shown, this is one hypothetical chordate animal or a chordate ancestor. In this hypothetical chordate ancestor, this is the notochord, lying below the tubular nanuchord and above the alimentary canal. The second character is presence of dorsal tubular nanuchord, this one. This is the dorsal to the notochord, and it is tubular, hollow inside. And the dorsal tubular nanuchord is derived from ectoderm. In higher animals, what happens is the anterior part of the tubular nanuchord is expanded into the brain, and the rest becomes the spinal cord. Then, the third most important chordate character is presence of paired pharyngeal gill slits. This is the alimentary canal. This is the mouth, this is the anus, and this is the pharynx. And the pharynx, pharyngeal gills are present, pairs. That means they are present on either side of the pharynx, and they help in respiration and also food collection in the primitive animals. The pharyngeal gill pouches are lined with endoderm internally. In this way, all the chordates have these three fundamental characters. But these fundamental characters may remain throughout the life of chordate animals, or they may just appear during the embryonic development and later on they may disappear. In addition to these three fundamental characters, the chordates also exhibit a number of other characters. Presence of a post-anal tail. This is the post-anal tail. Present after the anus. Post-anal means present after the anus. So a post-anal tail is present in all the chordates, either in the embryonic stage or throughout their life. Presence of metametric segmentation. All the chordates are metametrically segmented animals. These are all triploblastic and bilaterally symmetrical animals. And they have a spacious body cavity known as enterocoelom, derived from the enteron. The body organization is at organ system level. And these are all deuterostomes. That means the blastopore of the embryo becomes the anus, and mouth appears as a secondary opening. Cleavages are radial. Development indeterminate. That means the zygote undergoes cleavages that are radial, and the embryonic development is indeterminate type. That means organ forming areas are not decided earlier in the development. Only after development has passed through, organ forming areas are determined in the zygote. Then these are both terrestrial and aquatic. Aquatic animals are found in both seawater and freshwater, and this is the hypothetical chordate ancestor, as I have told you. This is the pharynx, and behind the pharynx we find hepatic diverticulum, which becomes the future liver of the animals. Then coming to the classification of phylum Chordata, it is divided into three subphyla: Urochordata or tunicata, Cephalochordata or acraniata, Vertebrata or craniata. Urochordata. Urochordata means the notochord is confined only to the tail region of these animals. Auron means tail, chorda means notochord. As the notochord is confined only to the tail region, the subphylum got the name Urochordata. All these animals are covered by a tunic, a sheath made of a substance called tunicin. That's why the subphylum got the name Tunicata. In this subphylum, all the chordate characters are well developed in the embryo or in the larval stages. But later on, they disappear except for the pharyngeal gills. So in adult animals, we don't come across notochord or naruchord, but the pharyngeal gills are present. These animals lose the primary chordate characters because the larvae, which is a free-swimming animal, free-swimming structure, undergoes a process known as retrogressive metamorphosis. Because of retrogressive metamorphosis, the advanced characters of the larva are lost. Then, all are marine animals, and adult animals are stationary or sessile. The blood vascular system is open type, and the blood flow is often reversed by the heart. And the respiratory pigment of this subphylum is also very interesting. It is made of vanadium oxides. And the pharynx is surrounded by a cavity known as atrium. This is not a part of the heart, but it is a chamber present around the pharynx. On the ventral side of the pharynx, they have an endostyle. And the endostyle is a ciliated structure, helps in food collection. In future, the endostyle became the thyroid gland of the vertebrate animals. The same endostyle is also present in cephalochordates. And all are hermaphrodites, and some animals exhibit alternation of generations, asexual reproduction by budding. Some larvae become neotenic and reproduce, and these are some of the peculiarities. Examples: herd mania is commonly known as Swiss quilt. It is also known as Acidia, Salpa, Doliolum, like that. There are so many examples. Then coming to phylum, subphylum, Cephalochordata or acraniata. In these animals, the notochord extends into the head beyond the dorsal tubular naruchord. That's why it got the name Cephalochordata. A cranium is absent around the brain, so it got the name acraniata. These are also marine animals resembling a fish in the shape. In these animals, all the three primary chordate characters remain throughout their life. They have also a well-developed blood vessel system, but a heart and a respiratory pigment are absent. Heart is ventral in position. In all the chordates, heart is ventral in position. Then they also have a hepatic portal system. Then the excretory system is made of protonephridia known as solenocytes. This is one peculiar character because protonephridia are also present in platyhelminthes. A stomach is absent. So there is no stomach, and the pharynx is surrounded by atrial cavity just like Urochordata. Sexes are separate, but gonads are numerous and they lack gonoducts. Fertilization is external, and eggs are microlithyal. Microlithyal means eggs contain small amounts of yolk. Examples: Amphioxus, common name is lancelet. It is also known as a branchiostoma. Another example is asymmetron. The third subphylum is Vertebrata or Craniata. In these animals, the notochord is replaced by a vertebral column, so the name Vertebrata. The brain is surrounded by a skeletal structure called cranium. It may be made of bone or cartilage or both. That's why it got the name Craniata. It is the largest subphylum of Chordata. And in these animals, a living endoskeleton is present. This living endoskeleton is made of either bone or cartilage or both. Then one more advanced development is the anterior segments are fused into a head. This is known as cephalization. So formation of the head is called cephalization. In these animals, usually paired fins or paired limbs are present except in cyclostomes, and these paired fins and limbs help in locomotion. Coming to the gill slits, if at all they are present, except in cyclostomes, they never exceed more than 7 pairs. Then, the blood vascular system is well developed. The heart is ventral in position. The heart is chambered. The chambers of the heart may vary from 2 to 4. And the respiratory pigment is only hemoglobin, and is always confined to the RBC. Except in few, hepatic portal system is present in all the vertebrates, but the renal portal system is absent in some. Then the nervous system is highly developed. The anterior part is expanded into a brain. The rest of the dorsal tubular nerve cord becomes the spinal cord. And there are also cranial nerves coming out of the brain. Their number varies from 10 to 12 pairs. The spinal cord also gives rise to spinal nerves. Then sense organs are well developed. Sense organs like eyes, ears, nostrils are well developed in these animals. The endocrine system is also well developed with various types of endocrine glands. Kidneys are the organs of excretion. And the excretory system is joined with the reproductive system, forming urinogenital system. Sexes are usually separate, or almost all sexes are separate, and fertilization is internal or external, and either they are oviparous or viviparous. This subphylum is divided into two divisions known as Anatha and Gnathostomata. Here I have given. Vertebrata is divided into two divisions, Anatha, Gnathostomata. Gnatha means jaw. Here jaws are absent, so it got the name Anatha. Gnathos means jaws, stoma means mouth. Mouth is surrounded by the jaws, so it got the name Gnathostomata. Under Anatha, there is only one class, that is Cyclostomata. Cyclos means round, stoma means mouth. Under Gnathostomata, there are two superclasses, Pisces or Pisces and tetrapods. In Pisces, fins are present. In tetrapods, two pairs of limbs are present. One pair of anterior limbs and one pair of posterior limbs. So in Pisces, fins help in locomotion, and there are two classes under Pisces, chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. In chondrichthyes, the skeleton is made of cartilage. The osteichthyes, the endoskeleton is made of mainly bone. Then coming to the superclass tetrapoda, it is divided into four classes: amphibia, reptilia, aves, and mammalia. I will be dealing with all these six classes one by one from the next class onwards. So that is about important characteristics of phylum classes, Phylum Chordata, and the classification up to the level of classes. Thank you.